Did you know 1984 wasn't just the year of Reagan, Madonna, and Michael Jackson? It was also the year that gave us some of the most fascinating one-hit wonders in music history. Songs that topped the charts, then mysteriously disappeared, along with their creators. These forgotten tracks aren't just catchy tunes. They're time capsules that reveal exactly what we were thinking, feeling, and fearing in the mid-80s. From Cold War paranoia to emerging feminism, these 10 songs tell us more about 1984 than any history book ever could. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now, back to the video. Obsession, Anomotion, Desire in the Digital Age. A song about unhealthy fixation became one of 1984's biggest dance hits. Obsession started as a duet between two songwriters who never expected it to top charts worldwide. When Bill Wadhams and Astrid Plain brought their contrasting voices together, they created more than just a catchy tune. They captured the intense consumer culture of the mid-80s. The music video feels like a perfect time capsule of 1984. Sharp angles, dramatic lighting, and those robotic dance moves that were everywhere. All that cold, mechanical style wasn't just for show. It reflected real anxieties about technology taking over our emotions during the Reagan years. Jump, For My Love, the Pointer Sisters. Female empowerment on the dance floor. Have you ever wondered why a song about women pursuing romance became such a huge hit in 1984? Jump, For My Love turned traditional gender roles upside down, right when American culture was changing fast. While the Pointer Sisters had other hits, this song reached their commercial peak and overshadowed their other work. Behind that catchy chorus was a revolutionary message about female desire that was just starting to enter mainstream music. In the lyrics you hear, "Your eyes tell me maybe you might, I'm so afraid to make the first move." This hesitation, followed by bold action, mirrored the broader social changes as gender expectations were being questioned across society. I Can Dream About You, Dan Hartman, the soul of MTV's visual revolution. Dan Hartman's I Can Dream About You reveals something fascinating about 1984, the complicated racial dynamics of MTV, and how movie soundtracks were becoming pop hits. The song first appeared in the movie Streets of Fire, performed by a fictional black group called the Sorrels. Most viewers only knew Hartman's version from his MTV video, creating a strange disconnect about who was really behind the music. In the video, Hartman plays a bartender watching a band perform his song on TV, creating a story about fame and identity that was new for its time. The lyrics about dreaming connected with millions chasing prosperity during Reagan's America, when economic reality didn't match the promises. Somebody's Watching Me, Rockwell. Paranoia in the Surveillance Age. There's something eerily perfect about a song called Somebody's Watching Me becoming a hit in 1984, the very year George Orwell warned us about. Rockwell captured Cold War paranoia right when it was peaking. Most people don't know that Rockwell was actually Kennedy Gordy, son of Motown founder Berry Gordy. He used a fake name to avoid accusations of nepotism. This hidden identity adds another layer to a song already obsessed with watching and being seen. The video shows peeping neighbors and mysterious figures in windows that mirror growing worries about government surveillance. The song came out just as home security systems and computer databases were tracking more of our lives. Rockwell's one-hit wonder status makes it a perfect snapshot of 1984. Breakin', There's No Stopping Us. Ollie and Jerry, the mainstream explosion of hip-hop culture. A song from a movie about breakdancing brought black street culture right into suburban America in 1984. Breakin', There's No Stopping Us by Ollie and Jerry marked the moment hip-hop transformed from urban phenomenon to mainstream sensation. The track was created specifically for the film Breakin', one of Hollywood's first attempts to cash in on the breakdance craze. It combined early hip-hop beats with funk bass lines and electronic elements that made it work for pop radio audiences. By the end of 1984, elements of this once underground movement appeared everywhere, from fast food commercials to children's toys, raising important questions about cultural appropriation that we're still discussing today. State of Shock, The Jacksons, feat. Mick Jagger. When rock royalty collided. What happened when the king of pop's family joined forces with rock's bad boy? The Jacksons and Mick Jagger created State of Shock, revealing how racial and genre boundaries were breaking down in 1984. Most fans don't know that Freddie Mercury originally recorded the track before Jagger stepped in. This behind-the-scenes switch shows the high-stakes celebrity team-ups that defined the era. The song sounds exactly like 1984. slick, electronic, and futuristic. Its mechanical rhythm section reflects how computers were changing music production. SelfControl, Laura Branigan, exploring female desire in the conservative 80s. Laura Branigan's SelfControl became a massive hit during the Reagan era despite, or perhaps because of, its exploration of forbidden desires. This song showed the contradictions of 1984 America, a country talking about traditional values while simultaneously fascinated by new freedoms. Originally recorded by Italian artist Raf, Branigan's version added a female perspective that changed its meaning entirely. Her powerful vocals challenged the era's emphasis on restraint and traditional gender roles. The production captured 1984's sound perfectly. Those pulsing synthesizers and electronic drums created a feeling of danger that matched lyrics about nighttime temptations. The line, "I live among the creatures of the night," took on new meaning as AIDS entered public awareness. The Glamorous Life, Sheila E., Prince's protege, challenges materialism. A song critiquing materialism became a huge hit during the height of 1980s excess. Sheila A.'s The Glamorous Life exposed the contradictions in how Americans viewed wealth and status in 1984. Many people missed that this infectious dance track actually questioned empty materialism. The lyrics, "Without love, it ain't much," created a message that both celebrated and criticized the era's obsession with wealth. As one of the few female instrumentalists in pop, Sheila E. broke important gender barriers. Her percussion skills and role as bandleader challenged sexism about women's musical abilities. They Don't Know, Tracey Ullman, nostalgia for innocence in the synthetic 80s. A British comedian scored a massive hit in 1984 with a song that sounds straight out of the 1960s. Tracey Ullman's cover of Kirsty MacColl's They Don't Know showed how Americans craved musical nostalgia during a time of rapid technological change. Most Americans had no idea that Ullman was already a TV star in Britain. Her success showed how entertainment was crossing boundaries in 1984 as MTV mixed music, comedy, and storytelling. The music video even featured Paul McCartney in a playful take on rural American life. While Ullman later became famous for comedy, this song captured a moment when Americans wanted both the exciting future and the comforting past. Love, Resurrection, Alison Moyet, the soulful rebellion against synthetic pop. In a year when programmed beats ruled the charts, Alison Moyet's Love, Resurrection brought something different, a powerful human voice that cut through the electronic haze of 1984. After leaving the synth duo Yazoo, called Yaz in America, Moyet made a bold choice. Instead of following the computerized sound dominating radio, she emphasized real instruments and that incredible voice. Her lyrics mixed religious imagery with physical passion, singing about resurrection and being brought back to life. This blend of sacred and sensual reflected the strange mix of freedom and religious revival happening in Reagan's America. The real story of 1984 appears in these overlooked songs. Gender roles were changing, racial barriers were breaking down, and computers were transforming everything. Next time you hear one of these forgotten gems, listen closely. They're not just nostalgic throwbacks, but historical documents that captured exactly who we were then and help explain who we've become today.